let's take it back to so your coach Willie Reddish. For people listening to this who aren't aware of Willie Reddish, why don't you just tell us some of his accolades and who he trained?
Willie Reddish trained Sonny Liston. He was in the corner when Muhammad Ali beat him. And so he's in, he was right there. He was baffled. And I used to, he trained Sonny Liston. Afterwards, he trained a guy named Gil Turner, who was a welterweight in Philadelphia. And Gil Turner actually ended up fighting Kid Gavilan from Cuba. By the age of 20 years old, he was fighting Kid Gavilan. So he was a real fast rising, welterweight, one of the best in the world. At a young age of 20 years old, he fought Kid Gavilan and lost. And then he was a world ranked contender after that. And then he trained a guy named Gypsy Joe Harris. Okay. Gypsy Joe Harris was on the cover of Sports Illustrated, and he was touted as the next Sugar Ray Robinson. Oh, he was an amazing fighter. He beat Curtis Coates, who was the welterweight champion of the world. Yeah. He beat Curtis Coates in a non-title fight, 10-round decision. And Coates said, "Were you going to fight him again?" He said, "I'll never fight that guy again." Yeah. Gypsy Joe ended his career because he was totally blind. They found out when he fought for the title, he was totally blind in one eye and 70% blind in the other. So the commission didn't grant him his license, and he wasn't able to fight. He only lost to Emil Griffith. It was the only loss he had in his record. Okay. So he was a world-class, renowned trainer. And I was down at this gym training with Willie Reddish, and didn't really, the full implication of how well I was trained didn't hit me till I started traveling the country and seeing how my basic techniques were, my fundamentals that were drilled into me were so superior.